What's up everyone, Anthony here with Empire Music, empiremusic.com with new this week. A little different look today. We're up in the YouTube studios. A lot of action downstairs on the floor, so we weren't able to film it down there. But we can show it off in here, no problem. Promotion's still going on. So correction, I am an idiot because last week I told you, I still can't believe I did this, that the trade-in event was over. It was never over. I wish I could, because that was April 1st. I wish I could tell you that was an April Fool's joke with no punchline, but it wasn't. I had just a total like lapse of reason and judgment there. And what's really funny about that, I'll always admit a mistake. It's no problem. I was driving on my way in to film that video, and I'm like kind of going over the things that I'm going to say in my head. So I try to be prepared, even though it might not look like it for these videos. And I'm like, yeah, the trade-in event's over. We can talk about that. We can kind of move on and try and like spur people along to get some trade-ins. Like there was like 3 hours of my life where I thought it was no longer going on. So trade-in, trade-up event is still going on, still going strong. You actually have until the end of April to do it. I was just a month off on that. That event. So trade in any guitar or bass and buy any guitar or bass, electric, acoustic, whatever, $7.99 and above, and we'll give you 15% off your purchase. And that's store-wide. There are a few exceptions on that. There's some Fender Custom Shop. There's going to be Castadosas, things like that. But most of the stuff is eligible for it. Just reach out. You can email me directly. It's anthony@empiremusic.com. You can just call the shop too at 412-343-5299. So, trade and trade up event still going on. You got plenty of time to get after that. And don't wait though, because the gear that you want might be gone. And gear is flying out the door here. I'm not showing any off this week again, sorry Taylor, but we have that great Taylor promotion going on still. It's NAMM 2024. Joe was able to get a massive amount of guitars from the NAMM show. Not on display at the NAMM show, that was just where he kind of negotiated some stuff with Taylor. And we have a killing deal on that, 20% off that entire inventory. It's under acoustic guitars on the website. Just go under Taylor or acoustic Taylor NAMM 2024, and then in checkout, or you can call us, use coupon code NAMM24 to get 20% off any of that inventory. It's everything from GS Minis all the way up to like presentation series stuff. So low end, high end, low end. Great way to save some money. Get yourself a beautiful, beautiful Taylor guitar. Those have been flying out the door for sure. You guys, a lot of you are taking advantage of it, so don't sleep on that, as Joe Revito would say. And speaking of flying out the door, I love it. I get so amped up when I see these basses come in and go out because they are near and dear to my heart. We sold a lot of these last week. Thank you so much, guys. I really, really appreciate it. I had a large hand in designing these. The Empire 58 Precision bass continues to just be a bestseller, not just with Empire. It is only an Empire Music, but it's really one of the best-selling P basses out there on the market in the Fender Custom Shop lineup, and probably across all markets, to be honest with you. They're just amazing. So this one's in NOCASTER Blonde. The Butterscotch Blonde already sold, Magenta Sparkle already sold, Violin Burst already sold. All the finishes just are flying out of here. So this is the first one in NOCASTER Blonde. Similar to the Butterscotch, a little lighter, almost has that nicotine kind of Olympic white to it, with the black anodized guard, roasted maple neck, one piece, roasted alder body, our Empire 58 pickup in it. Absolutely beautiful. Love the NOCASTER Blonde look on this. If you've been watching these videos, you know I've just been a really big fan of the way that Fender's getting their relicing and their checking on these lighter finishes. I think it's very, very cool. And one more kind of that fits that bill too, and this is a really popular one as well, in the aged shell pink. When we get it in the heavy relic, man, it lightens up. Again, it's not white, it's not totally pink, but check out like the kind of browning or like the beiging of that color with the toner on there, and like the little, like the divots out of the, it's just, or I almost said ash, out of the alder. It's just so nice. I love, and look at, and Brent's gonna get in there, he probably already has, I'm making him do this again. Look at the checking on these lighter finishes. It's so cool, and you can just see that little, just the way they're doing this aging stuff is so nice. Got the dark roasted neck on this one. Beautiful against those. Again, things against this light finish is just so nice. All of that lighter shades. Now, you're probably saying, Anthony, I hate relic basses. I hate relic basses. Well, that's all right, because we also have NOS in surf green. This is the second one of these that came in. The first one flew out of the door because, I mean, these come in like, what are they, $4,200? Sounds like a lot of money, right? But custom shop stuff's going up, and our Empires have not had a price increase yet. So you get a really great, pristine bass. I think one of the best sounding P basses on the market. NOS, surf green, gold anodized guard, super classic. This is like all the 50s kind of vibe. Now, those are exclusive models, only available at Empire Music. Another one, and really, this was the, I say this in all the videos, that sounds like a broken record, but this is really the one that started it all for us with the exclusive models. The Empire 67 Strat. Now, again, we said $4,200 on an Empire 58 in NOS. $3,840 on an NOS Empire 67, because again, the price increase hasn't hit these yet. Everything's going up. These have stayed the same. It's a really, really good buy. It's not that much more than like an Ultralux in the standard line stuff. Candy Apple Red. So our exclusive pickups in there, full blender system here on the tone knob so we can blend in the neck and the bridge pickup. Rosewood board on it, roasted maple neck, roasted alder body. So we share some specs amongst all of our Empire stuff. Candy Apple Red, this won't last long. It just looks really nice, really, really clean. Now, showed a few of these off so far. I think it's my favorite one yet. 70th anniversary, we have the roasted 54 Strat. This is in natural blonde, but check out this finish on this. So you got this beautiful ash body on it. Obviously you have this nice roasted maple neck too. Love the non-roasted skunk stripe. That's something we get on our basses that are also on this. But if you look at this close, you could almost see like a fade around the edge of this. And I couldn't really see what I was looking at the first time I saw it. I said, that looks really interesting. Reminds me of like a toasted marshmallow kind of finish. Again, I like those dirty nicotine kind of white finishes on there. But you see, like where you see more of the color, it's almost like a burst finish into the natural grain. Very cool. And then look at the understated kind of details on the pickguard on that too. It's just, I would say the devil's in the details, man. And Brent was, who's filming this, was saying, aren't all pickup covers rounded on these things? But if you see what I mean when I say rounded covers, there's no hard edges on that. So let's just grab the 67 real quick. It is obviously a rounded shape, but you see the hard edge on that. And here in the 50s style, it just looks cool. And again, it's just like a detail look. When you're looking down, playing it, it's cool. And when you kind of know instruments and you start to look deeper into stuff, it's just nice to see that level of detail on the stuff. So I love that finish. That's my favorite one of these that's come through. Also, if you're just looking for something a little bit more classic, you can actually still see some of the grain through this too, which is cool for a black finish. Have it in aged black as well. Fat 50, I'm sorry, just 50s, 54 pickups in it, not the fat 54s in these roasted ones, which is just a little bit more typical 50s kind of vibe to it. That nice twanginess, there's that nice openness to the 50s stuff. I really like the tone of those, and surprisingly versatile to it as well, and like a nice spot, a jumping off spot to play with pedals. Pedals can affect these really, really well. So aged black, natural blonde, very cool. Now in vintage white and candy apple red, two Yngwies come in. So Yngwies, they're quirky a little bit because obviously it has the scalloped frets on it. So there's a particular player this is geared towards, but this is always one of the best selling, not just signature models, custom shop signature models that we really ever have. These never sit around very long. So vintage white and also in candy apple red in the Yngwies are back in stock. And I say again, back in stock because these always go well for us. Taylor deal still going on. NAMM 24, that's the coupon code in checkout. Trade and trade up event, contrary to what I told you last week, is still going on until the end of the month. If you need something, call us at the shop, 412-343-5299. Thanks, we'll see you next time.